Hi, everyone.
You want to transfer the mic? Right.
Start announcing. And
Hi, everyone. My name's Allison. I'll be one of your game announcers.
And I'm Sophia. I'm going to be your second game announcer.
So shortly, we will be starting the first match. And while all the teams are getting ready, let me introduce them. So on the Red Alliance, we have 4097, the Pac-Bots, and their alliance partner, Team 3058 Livewire. On the Blue Alliance, we have Team 13727 Juntos Unidos, and their alliance partner, Team 23299 Ground Control. So we're just waiting for these teams to get ready, and then we'll get started.
Yes.
Okay, so it seems like all teams are ready to begin the first match. So let's start in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now marks the start of our autonomous period, and the motif is already decided. It's green, purple, purple.
It's so
Wow, it's so exciting. Wait, no, wait.
getting credit for what I said, Allison.
It seems like some teams already have a lot of artifacts preloaded. Okay, now marks the start of our teleop period, and robots are just starting to take their move. Team 23299 already have some preloaded artifacts getting ready to shoot them into their goal. Team 3058 is diligently pushing these artifacts so that their partner can easily take them. And it seems like Team 13727 is having a little bit of technical issues and is not. Ooh, good job to Team 23299 scoring the first purple artifact into their ramp. Team 3058 is still pushing those artifacts for their alliance partner to get. It seems that Team 13727 is still a bit out of order. Team 23299 is still diligently cycling to get those artifacts into their goal. And Team 23299 has scored their second 2 artifacts into the blue goal. It seems that there's a few parts on the field, too. Heading into endgame, Team 23299 now released 1 ball, so now they only have 2 in their ramp. Teams 3-0, the Red Alliance teams are both still working together, and it's that Team 13727 is still missing in action, and that concludes the first match. And congratulations to all teams.
Hello? Okay.
I don't know what to say.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's because you said, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's like.
All right, so moving on to our second qualification. On the Red Alliance, we have 12,000, the Swagletons, and 19439, Disconnect. On the Blue Alliance, we have 30705, Techno Sharks, and 4239, Viridescent Vipers. To randomize. Yeah. And we are ready for randomization, I think. And it seems that the randomization is purple, purple, green. Everybody good? All right, cool. All right, and I think we're ready to start in 3, 2, 1. All right, ooh, a robot is moving. 2 robots are moving for autonomous. It looks like 30705 moved forward a little bit with their artifacts before stopping, and the robot next to them moved a little bit, yeah.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, that's the sound of our teleop mode 19439 springs into action, launching 3 of their artifacts into the goal and into their classifier ramp before pressing on the gate and letting 2 drop. It looks like both the blue and the red alliance are scoring artifacts into their goal. Awesome. 19439 shoots some of their artifacts. Unfortunately, one of them went out of the field, but that's okay because 19439, as well as their alliance partner, are continuing to shoot and get more artifacts. 4239 is also attempting to shoot some of their artifacts along with their alliance partner, and they are able to successfully get 2 artifacts into their goal and into their ramp. It looks like Red Alliance scores some more artifacts as well. Whoa, both alliances are getting as many artifacts as they can before they shoot it into their goal. It looks like all of them are working really efficiently to score as many points as they can. 30705 shoots 3 of their artifacts. All of them went in. Amazing. And it looks like 19439 is collecting some more artifacts, and their alliance partner is shooting artifacts into the goal. Oh my lord. There's a little bit of a collision in the center of the field, while 12,000 shoots as well as 30705 shoots, and 19439 is also shooting. There's a lot of active scoring going on right now. Looks like there is a little bit of some robot collisions at the front of the field as 19439 continues to score. And that's the end of qualification match number 2. Good job, everybody. That was awesome.
Okay, and we also have the scores for qualification number 1, so let's see who won. And the Blue Alliance wins with 23 points to 2. Congratulations to all the teams. Yeah. All right, now while the teams are setting up, let me introduce the teams for qualification number 3. So on the Red Alliance, we have Team 750 Gears in Motion with their alliance partner Team 2AA23 Associated Documentationist. In the Blue Alliance, we have Team 25631 Proxima Nova and their alliance partner Team 11703 Event Horizon. All right, now we're going to be randomizing the motif. So let's see. And the motif is purple, purple, green. So let's see how teams do with that. And it looks like both teams are ready. So let's begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, it seems that Team 25631 has a bit of movement on their robot. And all the teams do have, and 3 out of 4 teams do have their artifacts preloaded. All right, and now we're going to be going into our
Drivers,
tally-off period.
pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, now it seems that all robots are on the move as teleop starts. Team 2, 5, 6, 3, 1 already loading up to go shoot their artifacts. Team 2, 8, 8, 2, 3 is helping their alliance partner. And it seems that team 2, 5, 6, 3, 1 has attempted to shoot an artifact, and so did team 750, but unfortunately it landed short or long of the goal. Team 2, 5, 6, 3, 1 already making 1 green and 1 purple artifact for their team. And it seems that team 750 is still working hard to shoot, but it seems that their balls are just way too high up. Team 11703 also helping the Blue Alliance by giving them artifacts in their ramp. And it seems that the balls are flying everywhere as teams attempt to shoot. Team 2, 5, 6, 3, 1 making yet another goal for their team. And it seems that the Red Alliance just keeps missing, but good job to all teams. Team 2, 5, 6, 3, 1 making yet another goal for their team. Oh, I almost got hit by that one. Team, the Red Alliance, making yet another attempt to score, but... Oh, and it seems like that was the Red Alliance's first artifact. And then we'll be concluding qualifier 3 in right now. That was the end of qualification number 3, and good job to all the teams.
Hello? Okay. All right. And we have scores for qualification number 2. I'm like loving this animation. It's so cool. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 94 to 41. Awesome. All right, so quickly introducing the teams for qualification number 4. On the Red Alliance, we have 26407 Over-Caffeinated Engineers and their alliance partner 23139 NautilusTech. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 14687 Tsunami Zone and 25952 Beyond Tech. And we are ready to randomize. And the randomization is motif 1, green, purple, purple. All right. All right. And we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, 26407 seems like they are driving and shooting, but it seems that they might not be shooting in the right direction. 25952 is shooting their artifacts, and they're so close. Oh my God, they were so close three times, and their artifact bounces back into their robot. Hopefully they can score those artifacts in teleop.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, and that's the start of teleop. 3 robots are on the move. It looks like 23139 is collecting artifacts as 25952 shoots an artifact into their goal and down onto their ramp. Red Alliance does the same with 3 of their artifacts, successfully shooting them into their goal. As the Blue Alliance also shoots an artifact. Looks like they're going to shoot more. Yeah. Oh, one artifact comes out of the field as 25952 shoots 2 of their artifacts into their goal successfully, going back to their human player to reload and shoot some more. Each artifact is going in successfully, except for that one, but that's okay because 14687 is able to shoot an artifact into the goal. It looks like 23139 is also collecting artifacts to shoot into their goal, as well as their alliance partner. The Blue Alliance opens their gates so they can get more artifacts onto their ramp instead of the overflow. 26407 shoots artifacts. Looks like they're successful 3 times as they go to their human player to reload their artifacts. There's a little bit of a collision at the front of the field, but that's okay as they're able to figure it out, and the Blue Alliance human player is able to reload the artifacts for their robot. The Blue Alliance is shooting artifacts. One artifact went out of the field, the second one and the third one get into their goal successfully and go down to the ramp. It looks like the Blue Alliance and the Red Alliance are shooting as many artifacts as they can, many successes and many artifacts going into their ramp and goal. Looks like we have 2 seconds left. 2 robots, 3 robots are partially, or they're parked in their base.
Okay, and while that has ended, we do have the scores for qualification number 3. So let's see. Oh, and it's a win for the Blue Alliance. 32-10. Good job to all teams. All right, now we're ready to randomize for qualification number 5. Number 5. And it seems like the motif is green, purple, purple. The teams playing in this qualifier will be Team 12808 on the Red Alliance with their partner Team 20790. On the Blue Alliance, it's Team 18108 High Voltage and Team 24261 as their alliance partner. And all teams are ready, so we can begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, it seems that Autonomous starting. Team 12808 already pushing 2 artifacts into their zone, and Team 121A108 also pushing, also getting artifacts into their zone as well. Seems that Team 18108 is still moving, and that is it for
Drivers,
auto.
pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, so the teleop period has begun. Team 18108 getting artifacts and shooting them into their goal, while Team 12808 also is getting artifacts and shooting them into their goal. These ramps are Team 12808 is shooting all these balls into the goal, but it seems that they're not staying. It seems that there's a bit of a collision on the right side of the field. The Red Alliance has reset their ramp, and now it's all clean. Team 18108 is loading and ready to shoot, while Team 12808 is also shooting balls in the ramp. It seems that they also reset their ramp, even though the ramp was already filled. Team 12808 just continue to shoot these balls into the ramp. As Team 24261 is also working to get artifacts for their alliance. Team 18108 also shooting these artifacts into them. And then it seems that the ramp is already emptied. Team 12808 preparing to shoot more balls as Team 18108 also shoots balls. This is a very exciting moment. Team 24261 is also preparing to shoot more artifacts, but it seems that it lands kind of far away from the goal. Now marks the end game period. Team 12808 looking to get more artifacts for their team's alliance. And Team 12808 shoots the final 3 balls as NK finish, and the game is done and that marks the end of the game. Let's go. Let's go.
And we have the scores for qualification number 4. And the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 84-60. Oh, pretty nice score.
6-7. Now we have 6-7 balls. But all balls are artifacts. Dog balls. That's 4 syllables. That was qualified. Is it 92? 92?
All right, introducing the teams for qualification number 6. On the Red Alliance, we have 14687 Tsunami Zone and their alliance partner 4097 the Pac-Bots. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 25631 Proxima Nova and 19439 Disconnect.
All right, it seems we have the scores for qualification number 5. And the Red Alliance wins 113-68. Good job to all teams.
All right, and here's our randomization for qualification number 6. Green, purple, purple, motif 1. All right, good. All right, and it looks like we are ready to start in 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, there's movement on the field from 25631. Looks like they moved forward closer to their goal. Maybe that's their strategy to score points in teleop.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, 3 robots are on the move. 19439 looks like they are shooting 3 artifacts successfully into their goal. All 3 artifacts going onto their ramp. Looks like Red Alliance is also scoring artifacts. It looks like 2 artifacts are in their goal. 25631 is grabbing some artifacts while their alliance partner scores artifacts. One of them accidentally falls out, but that's okay. It'll just be handed back to their human player. It looks 14687 has artifacts, and they're switching through them, trying to figure out which one they want to shoot out first. As 19439 shoots out 3 other artifacts and grabs more to shoot more out in the future. The Red Alliance scores some artifacts onto their ramp successfully, while the Blue Alliance does the same. 25631 has an artifact ready to go, and looks like they are positioned to shoot. Oh, but unfortunately, it does not make it into their goal. Looks like 19439 has shot a artifact in, but unfortunately, it fell out because their gate was open. 19439 is shooting artifacts into their goal, filling it up, while 14687 is collecting artifacts to shoot into their goal as well. It looks like 19439 is back in the right position to shoot their artifacts successfully. 25631 short behind, also ready to shoot artifacts to score points for their alliance. 14687 is also shooting artifacts. It looks like 4097 is near their base. All right. 14687 has parked, as well as a robot on the Blue Alliance. Awesome round.
Okay, it seems that we are ready for qualification number 7. So really quick on the Red Alliance, we have Team 18108 High Voltage, their partner Team 26407 Over-Caffeinated Engineers. On the Blue Alliance, we have Team 11703 Event Horizon, and their partner Team 23299 Ground Control. And we will be starting randomization in a second. And the randomization motif is purple, purple, green. So if all teams are ready, never mind, it doesn't seem like all teams are ready. All right, all teams are ready, so we will be starting in 3, 2, 1. All right, it seems that Team 18108 is already on the move, attempting 3 artifacts, but seemingly making it out. And it seems that Team 26407 just needs to change their direction a little bit as they're shooting onto the opposite field, which I don't know what strategy that is, but, you know. Team 18108 still getting more artifacts for their alliance, and it seems that they have loaded end parts, and that marks the end of Autonomous.
Pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, all robots are in the move as we head in teleop mode. Team 11703 shooting artifacts into their goal. Team 26407 loading up and successfully shooting 2 purple and 1 green artifact. Team 18108 is still missing in action, as Team 23299 is also persistently shooting and making artifacts for their team. Team 18108 attempting 3 artifacts but making 1. And it seems that the Red Alliance's ramp is already full, so they will be resetting and they will be working on a clean slate now. Team 23299 loading up those artifacts. All the teams are loading up on artifacts to shoot. Team 18108 getting ready to shoot, as their alliance partner also wants to get in on, as Team 11703 is also shooting too. Team 23299 also making more artifacts for them. Sorry. Team 11703 attempting an artifact, but I guess it landed in this, not in the goal. Now we're heading into endgame as all teams try to work to get those final points for their alliance. Team 11703 shooting and accidentally hitting one of the members. Team 26407 also scoring diligently as all teams rush to get those final points, and that marks the end of a very exciting qualification number 7.
Hello? Okay, and now we have the scores for qualification number 6. And the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 83-37. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Introducing the teams on qualification number 8 in the Red Alliance, we have 750 Gears in Motion and 23139 NautilusTech. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 3058 Livewire and 30705 Techno Sharks. I think they're all good. All right, and we are ready. Yes, we are ready for randomization. All right, motif number 1: green, purple, purple. And it looks like we are ready to start this match in 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 robots have moved. Are they going to score? Seems that they have just moved forward.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All All right, and the qualification tally-up period has started. 23139 is shooting their artifacts immediately, getting into the right position. As their alliance partner is also shooting from a farther distance. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that they score anything, but that's okay because they grab some more artifacts from their reload zone, and they score. That's awesome. It looks like there are 2 robots in the center of the field, but they are able to move to grab some more artifacts. 750 looks like they are in their position to shoot, but unfortunately both of their artifacts go out of the field. 30705 looks like they are a bit frozen holding their artifacts. Hopefully they are able to score as 23139 grab some artifacts to score into their goal. Oh wow, it looks like 750 was able to score their artifacts in, though I'm not sure if they were able to score into their goal. 23139 looks like they're a bit frozen in the center perhaps. Oh, never mind. They're able to shoot their artifact into their goal and onto their ramp. Awesome. 750 grabs some artifacts from their reload zone, and they are getting into the right position to shoot. And it looks like their alliance partner is doing the same, getting into the position, just the right one, so they can successfully score. Unfortunately, 3 artifacts were attempted to be shot into the red goal, but none of them made it. All right. The Red Alliance shoots 2 artifacts, and it seems that 1 was able to make it into the goal. 2 robots are parked in their base zone. And yeah, that's the end of this qualification.
All right, we have scores for qualification number 7. So let's see who wins. And it's the Blue Alliance. 77 to 67. All right, now as we're waiting for these teams to get ready, let me introduce your teams playing in qualification number 9. So on the Red Alliance, we have Team 12808 RevAmped Robotics with their alliance partner Team 4239, the Viridescent Vipers. On the Blue Alliance, we have Team 13727 Juntos Unidos with their partner Team 28823 Associated Documentationist. Oh, by the way, we're missing an artifact on field number 2, so if any team happens to have one.
What color?
Oh yeah, if anyone has a green artifact, that was the missing. That was the color of the missing one. And also, our randomized motif is purple, green, purple. And if all teams are ready, then we can begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, it looks like Team 12808 and Team 13727 is already on the move. Team 12808 successfully shot one artifact into their goal as Team 13727 moved forward. Oh, and by the way, we did get that artifact back on field 2, so yeah.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, now marks the start of teleop period. Team 13727 and 4239 intaking artifacts as Team 12808 just shot 3 artifacts and successfully made 2 of them. Team 12808 loading and ready to shoot again. Team 4239 is also loading and ready to shoot. Oh. And Team 12808 attempts 3 and successfully makes 1. Team 13727 and Team 28823 working to get artifacts for their alliance as Team 12808 loads up to shoot once again along with their alliance partner Team 4329. It looks like their ramp is getting a little full, so they might have to reset that soon, and they do. Team 12808 also attempted 3 but made 1, and they're at it again. Team the Blue Alliance is also diligently working to get their artifacts into their goal. Team 12808 continuously shooting artifacts into their goal to help their alliance, along with Team 4239. Blue Alliance is also working to get artifacts. Now marks endgame. Team 12808 and Team 4239 still working to get balls. It looks like they attempt 3 that all went to the goal, but somehow didn't make onto the ramp, but it's okay. Team 12808 also working to make those last samples as they finally park. And that marks the end of qualification number 9.
It looks like there was a rescore of qualification number 6. And the Blue Alliance still wins with a score of 88-37 this time. And on that note, we also have the scores for qualification number 8. And the Red Alliance wins this time with a score of 35-13. Introducing the teams for qualification number 10. On the Red Alliance, we have 12,000s, the Swagletons, and 25952 Beyond Tech. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 20790 Robotics and 24261 SOS, or Scholars of Steam. Okay, and we are ready to randomize. All right, motif 1. I feel like we've been getting this one quite a few times. It's green, purple, purple. All right, awesome. All right, and yes, I think we are. All right, and we are ready to start this match in 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 robots are moving. Looks like they moved forward. Oh, another robot is moving. Oh, and they scored a green artifact. They scored a purple artifact. They're gonna score their third one. And they scored their third one. All 3 artifacts were shot out successfully.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, and all 4 robots are on the move as they go drive around the field to get their artifacts to score. 25952 has gotten artifacts from their human player, and they are going to score it up close while their alliance partner does the same, but a little farther back. And unfortunately, they are not able to score. Looks like the Blue Alliance is scoring as well. One of the Blue Alliance is scoring quite far back. Some nice aim over there as they are also getting some refills from their human player. 25952 has 2 artifacts, and they score both of them successfully. Oh, and there was an artifact that came out of the field but bounced right back in. It looks like another artifact flew out and hit one of the people behind the table. Oh dear. 25952 scores 2 artifacts yet again as the Blue Alliance scores 2 artifacts as well. 12,000 is getting ready to shoot their purple artifact as the Blue Alliance is scoring their artifacts successfully. Wow, it looks like they are scoring very consistently so far. That's quite impressive. It looks like that there's going to be a ramp reset, perhaps, as another few artifacts fall out of the field. 20790 continues to score consistently. This is really nice. 12,000 resets their ramp as there are robots that are being refilled with artifacts from their human player. 25952 is attempting to score 3 of their artifacts. Looks like 2 of them make it in successfully, but one of them unfortunately falls out of the field. The Blue Alliance continues to score. 1 makes it in successfully, and it looks like 2 or 3 robots have parked partially, maybe. I'm not really sure, but that's the end of this qualification.
Oh, all right. We have the scores for qualification number 9. So let's see what the results are. And the Red Alliance wins 6-7 to 13. All right, now while the teams for qualification 11 are getting ready, let me introduce them real quick. On the Red Alliance, we have team 30705 Techno Sharks with their alliance partner, team 28823 Associated Documentationist. On the Blue Alliance, we have team 18108 High Voltage and their alliance partner, 14687 Tsunami Zone. We score like 6-7. Okay, bro. What's so funny about it? Because 6, like, so in the word mangoes, there are 6 letters. Okay. The word mustard, there's 7. is exactly how many letters. Wait. Letter from the alphabet. M? Sideways?
Okay, wait, that's because you say it like that. It seems like actually quite fascinating.
I know, right? And then, no.
Okay, wait, but what is massive? What that mean?
I don't know, because you got massive mangoes and massive. All right, and we also have our randomized motif now, and it's motif 2, purple, green, purple. What? Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, we're actually going to be re-randomizing our motif because actually never mind, we're not re-randomizing. All right, all teams are ready, so we'll be beginning in 3, 2, 1. All right, this marks the start of our autonomous period. 2 robots have moved. Team 18108 scoring 3 artifacts into their goal and successfully and attempting to score another one, but they were super close. They also have 3 more samples lined up, and they successfully score the rest of them as well. Good job. And now it looks like they're parked for the next one.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, now marks the start of the teleop period, and all robots are on the move. Team 14687 scoring goals for their team as team 28824 pushes the artifacts for their alliance partner, team 30705. Team 18108 still diligently resetting their samples. Wow, they've cleared out an entire ramp already. The human player for team 30705 reloading their artifacts as they continue to shoot. Team 18108 also continuing to shoot the artifacts and attempting 3 but making 1, doing a great job. Seems that team 30705 almost tipped over, and it looks like the ramp is also getting really full, which, good job. Human players for both teams are diligently working to restock their robot supply. And then these teams are continuing to gain points for their alliance. Team 30705 shooting another green sample, but it overflowed, while Team 18108 is continuing to score those samples into their blue goal. Now marks the start of endgames, and teams are still trying to get as many points as they possibly can for their team. Team 14687 continuing to score as the robots get ready to park, and that marks the end of qualification number 11. Good job to all teams.
And we have the scores for qualification number 10. Oh, and the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 74-49. All right, Introducing the teams for qualification number 12. On the Red Alliance, we have 25631 Proxima Nova and 3058 Livewire. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 25952 Beyond Tech and 12808 RevAmped Robotics.
While we are waiting for teams to get ready, we're gonna do some robot jokes. Never mind. Never mind. I'm kidding. I don't know. Okay. Guys, we're gonna do some robot jokes. No, do it. No, you want to do it.
Why did the robot get arrested? Because it got charged with battery.
Oh, yeah. Give it up for Street Talk.
And we are ready for randomization. And it's motif 1. Again, wait, is this like... Okay, well, interesting. All right, and we are ready to start this match in 3, 2, 1. All right, 3 robots are on the move for autonomous. 12808 getting into position. Unfortunately, one of their artifacts. What? Okay. 25952 is shooting their artifacts. Can they make the third one? Oh, unfortunately, their third one doesn't go in, but it gets back into the right position for shooting again. That's pretty cool. 25631 looks like they are parked in their base. I am not 100% sure.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, all robots are on the move to 12808 shooting their artifacts. Unfortunately, 2 of them do not make it, but that's okay because 2 artifacts it did go in the next time. 25952 has got some reloaded artifacts as 12808 scores. Unfortunately, looks like 25631 lost their number plate on the field. 25952 alongside their alliance partner are shooting their artifacts. There's a small collision at the front of the field, but that's okay because these robots are robust. As 1 and 2808 are shooting their artifacts into their goals successfully, their alliance partner seems to be doing the same. And 25952 shoots in both of their artifacts, but only one of them makes it in successfully. 12808 resets their ramp as their alliance partner shoots 2 more artifacts, and both of them go in successfully as 12808 also scores a few artifacts as well. 25631 is shooting artifacts into their goal. It looks like they shot 1 and they got 1 in successfully. They've got another 1 and they're going to shoot it in. Again, looks like it's a little bit stuck inside their robot. Hopefully they can shoot it out, which they do, and they get it into their red goal. 12808 has shot 3, 2 made it in. Their alliance partner coming with 2 artifacts to shoot into their goal. Well, as 25631 shoots a green artifact into their goal, grabbing a purple one to score into their goal as well. 25952 has 2 purple artifacts, and they have gone into the ramp before it was reset. 12808 is shooting, but it looks like, unfortunately, both of the artifacts they shot were not. And that's the end of the game.
Oh. All right, we have the scores for qualification number 11. And the Blue Alliance wins 81-59. Good job to all teams. And now, while we're waiting for all the teams to get ready, let's introduce our teams for qualification. Qualification number 13. So on the Red Alliance, we have Team 4239, the Viridescent Vipers, with their alliance partner Team 20790, Pac-Bots. On the Blue Alliance, we have Team 26407, Over-Caffeinated Engineers, and their alliance partner Team 4097, the Pac-Bots. All right, we're ready to randomize, and it looks like our motif is number 3, purple, purple, green. And if all teams are ready, let's begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, looks like team 206407 is on the move as team 20790 also scores 1 artifact into their ramp.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, now marks the start of teleop period and all robots are on the move. Team 20790 is stocking up artifacts from their human player as they successfully score 2 artifacts out of 2 attempted. Team 26407 is also diligently scoring those artifacts in their blue goal. Team 4239 attempts to score a few artifacts but makes some of them. Team 20790 is also continuously scoring those points. All teams are working to get as many artifacts as possible, and it looks like the Red Alliance's ramp is pretty full, and Team 20790 resets their ramp. The Blue Alliance's ramp is also looking pretty full. Team 26407 is also, and Team 4097 is also working to get those points for the Blue Alliance. Team 26407 successfully scores 3 artifacts into their ramp, but they all roll off because their ramp is already full. Team 20790 is also letting their human player restock the artifacts in their robot, and they score 2 more artifacts out of 2 attempted. Good job. Team 26407 is also continuing to score more points for their team, but unfortunately they all roll off because their ramp is already full. Now marks the start of endgame as teams rush to get those final points and fight for their position in the base. That marks the end of qualification number 13. Good job to all teams.
We have scores for qualification number 12. And the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 101 to 57. Ooh, awesome. All right, introducing the teams for qualification number 14. On the Red Alliance, we have 11703, Event Horizon, and 13727, Juntos Unidos. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 23139, NautilusTech, as well as 12,000, the Swagletons. I love your hats. Your hats are really cool. And we are ready for randomization. Motif 3. Yay, not motif 1 again. Oh, wait, no, motif 1 is also fine, but like. All right, so purple, purple, green. Awesome. All right, and. Hold on a moment. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, and we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 2 robots are on the move. And it looks like the red 13721 has parked in the blue base.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, the start of Teleup has, started. And 12,000 is going to their goal. They have some artifacts in their intake that they are going to deposit. They shoot out one, but it seems like it doesn't go through the square, but they got it into their ramp, so that's pretty good. 11703 has some artifacts, but they shoot successfully into their goal, and so does the Blue Alliance also shoot successfully into their goal. Looks like there's a tiny collision at the front of the field. 23139 shot an artifact, but it doesn't seem like it made it. They shoot another one, but it also doesn't seem like it made it. 11703 looks like they are collecting artifacts from their human player so they can score more points. As 12,000 shoots an artifact but doesn't make it, and they shoot again, but it also unfortunately does not make it. 11703 shoots an artifact and it does make it. 23139 shoots some artifacts as well, but looks like they do not make it. 12,000 has some artifacts, and they're driving to their goal so they can get into the right position to shoot and score successfully. 11703 has shot 3 artifacts. It looks like all 3 of them were successfully able to be scored as 23139 has some artifacts which they are trying to score, but it looks like they aren't scoring, are getting into their goal. 12,000 collects some artifacts close to the wall as they prepare to shoot, and they shoot one and it gets in successfully. 12,000 and their alliance partner looks like they are going to get some more artifacts to shoot and score. 12,000 looks like they're going to park as well as their alliance partner, and yeah, looks like all robots are attempting to park to gain some endgame points.
Scores? All right, we have the score for qualification number 13. So let's see how they did. And the Blue Alliance wins 76 to 58. 76, 67.
And we also have the scores for qualification 14 ready to go. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 45 to 36.
All right, well, now while we're waiting for our teams in qualification 15 to get ready, let's introduce them real quick. On the Red Alliance, we have Team 24261 SOS, or Scholars of Steam, and their alliance partner 19439 Team Disconnect. On the Blue Alliance, we have Team 23299 Ground Control, and their alliance partner Team 750 Gears in Motion. All right, now we're ready to randomize, so let's see what the motif is, and it's motif 2, purple, green, purple. So if all teams are ready, let's begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, now marks the start of our autonomous period, and it seems that team 19439 moved like a bit. Yeah. All right, now we're going to begin our teleop period in a little bit, in a few seconds. So.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, now marks the start of our teleop period, and all robots are on the move. Team 23299 working and getting ready to shoot in their blue goal. Actually, 2 robots shot in the blue goal. Team 24261 also loading up those artifacts and attempting to shoot in that red goal. Team 19439 getting all ready to shoot in the goal. They attempt 3, but however make none, which is perfectly fine. Team 24261 is loading up while their alliance partner just shot 3 artifacts. This is very exciting. Team 19439 attempting to shoot, but accidentally hitting one of our refs. Oh no. Team 24261 also getting loaded and ready to shoot. Team 23299 also ready to shoot in their loading position, as Team 19439 looks like they're also about to attempt shooting another 3 artifacts. Hopefully that doesn't hit anyone. Let's see how it goes. And they make 1 out of the attempted 3. Team 23299 opening their gate as their rep is already full and going to intake more artifacts to score. Now marks the start of our endgame as teams rush to get those final points. Team 24261 is already parked as Team 23299 is looking to get their final points. Teams are looking to get their final points and park, and that marks the end of qualification number 15. Good job to all teams.
And here's our randomization. It's motif 2. Purple, green, purple. All right. And we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 robots move. Looks like they move forward. Oh my gosh! And one of the Blue Alliance they shoot. Looks like they're shooting a few of their artifacts, but unfortunately, both of them go out of the field.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, 4 robots are on the move with a 23139 as well as 25631 getting in position to shoot their artifacts. The Blue Alliance member who is closest to the front of the field is getting some reloaded artifacts, and they shoot them into their goals. One of them goes in successfully, and they go back to their reloading zone to get more artifacts. 25631 looks like they're also aiming to get some more artifacts as well. What? as 25631 is getting into position to shoot their artifacts, and they were able to make it in successfully. 20790 has gotten some more artifacts from their human player, and they shoot them. Unfortunately, one of them did not make it. Looks like 23139 also tried to shoot an artifact, but they weren't able to get it in, as their alliance partner is able to get some artifacts into their goal. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm being assaulted. Okay, where was I? Okay, wait, 20790 is able to no, the balls are being shot at people. I don't know why I find this a little funny. Anyways, the Blue Alliance is able to shoot some of their artifacts into their goal, and so does the Red Alliance successfully. Alright. That's the sound of endgame. All the robots are rushing to get some more artifacts, getting some final points before the end of the qualification. 23139 has an artifact ready to go as they are preparing to shoot it. 25631 has gotten some artifacts, and they are shooting them, and they made it successfully. And that's the end of this qualification.
What? Oh, bro, I'm scared. No. 6-7.
We have the scores. Oh, never mind. We don't have the scores for qualification 15. Sorry. All right, now while teams are getting ready for qualification number 17, let's introduce our teams that will be participating real quick. So on the Red Alliance, we have team 23299 ground control with their alliance partner 12808 RevAmped Robotics. On the Blue Alliance, we have team 14687 Tsunami Zone and their partner team 750 Gears in Motion.
We have the scores for qualification 15. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 34-31. Ooh, very close scores. And we also have the scores for qualification 16. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 59-53. Ooh, both of these matches are pretty close.
Right, it looks like all teams for qualification 17 is ready to randomize, and the motif is number 2, green, purple, green, purple. All right, if all teams are ready, let's begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, now marks the start of autonomous period, and there's one robot on the move. Team 12808 has scored a 1 artifact auto.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, now marks the start of teleop period, and all robots are on the move. Team 23299 actively getting those samples. Team 12808 getting ready to load and successfully making 1 out of the 3 attempted, while their last part, Team 23292, overshoots a little bit, but it's okay. Team 12808 also continuously shooting those samples in. There are now 3 samples in the blue ramp. Team 14687 is also continuously shooting, while their alliance partner Team 750 seems to be a little bit missing in action. I hope they can get their robot fixed soon. It looks like the Red Alliance's ramp is getting filled pretty quickly as Team 12808 continues to shoot those artifacts into the ramp, and they now do have a full ramp. So Team 12808 is now clearing the ramp to make room for more artifacts. Team 12808 is continuously scoring those artifacts as Team 14687 is also trying to intake those artifacts to score for their team. Team 23299 is also working on getting their artifacts for the Red Alliance as well. Team 12808 going to their side as the human player sets out more artifacts for them to shoot. Team 14687 getting ready to shoot into their goal, but sadly does not make it. Team 12808 also gets ready to score in their goal. There's only 20 seconds left. That marks the beginning of endgame. Teams are going to get these final points for their alliance. And teams are parked, and that marks the end of qualification number 17. Good job to all teams.
All right, so we are going to skip introducing the teams and go straight to, what was it? Randomization, yes. Motif 3, purple, purple, green. Awesome. All right, and looks like everybody is ready. Okay, so we're gonna start this in 3, 2, 1. All right, one robot moves forward. I think that is all the movement that will happen on this field for autonomous.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, all robots are on the move. There's like a tiny collision. Looks like there's some collision in the center of the field with 11703. Looks like they are a bit frozen in the center as 30703 shoots out three of their artifacts, but only making one. But they go to their human player to reload so they can try and score some more. 24261 tries to score some artifacts, but they do not go in, unfortunately. But their alliance partner shoots and they get one artifact inside. 30705 shoots an artifact successfully into their blue goal, and they go to grab some more from their human player. 24261 has an artifact in, but they were not able to make it, unfortunately, as 30705 shoots some artifacts and they go in successfully. 11703 gets a refill of artifacts and they go shoot them into their goal, and they're able to successfully get what seems to be one artifact into their goal. 30705 shoots artifacts and they're able to successfully get them into their goal. Oh, it looks like some artifacts are coming out of the field and hitting some things. That's okay, as 30705 shoots some artifacts and they are able to get their artifacts in. Wow, this is some very nice and consistency. 24261 is in the center of the field as 11703 shoots their artifacts. 30705 as well as 24261. It looks like they are trying to park perhaps in the end game. And it looks like three robots are parked like on top of their base. So awesome.
All right, and we do have the score for qualification number 17. So let's see how they did. And the Red Alliance wins 80-40. Congrats to all teams. And while we're waiting for all the teams to get ready for qualification number 19, let's introduce them real quick. So on the Red Alliance, we have team 25952 Beyond Tech with their alliance partner 18108 High Voltage. On the Blue Alliance, we have team 19439 Disconnect and their alliance partner 13727 Juntos Unidos. All right, it looks like the randomized motif is motif number 3, purple, purple, green. And if all teams are ready to start, now let's begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, autonomous period start, and we have 3 robots on the move. Team 18108 has already successfully scored 2 artifacts in their red goal. And then on their second round, they attempted 3, but missed them. And now they're going for a third round. They attempt 3, but miss all of them, unfortunately. And they're loaded for the next one. And it seems that team 25952
pick up your controllers.
is also loaded
3,
as well.
2, 1.
All right, now marks the beginning of teleop, and all robots are on the move. Team 25952 is getting those samples ready to shoot as their alliance partner also shoots more artifacts into their goal. Team 19439 is getting ready to shoot their artifacts. They attempt 3, but only make 1, sadly, but it's okay because they'll definitely have a redemption. Team 18108 is also shooting, and out of 3 they attempted, they make 2, so good job for them. Team 25952 is also loaded and ready in their position to score. All teams are getting artifacts for their team, and it looks like it's a very heated driver discussion. Team 18108 team and player just loaded more artifacts for their robot as they continue to attempt to score and make more. It looks like the Red Alliance's ramp is getting a bit more full, so they might have to reset it soon by opening the gate. And Team 18108 makes 2 more artifacts. Now marks the start of endgame, and all teams are attempting, and all teams are going to try to get those final points for their teams and Park. The Red Alliance is really intense and forcing at those points. And then that marks the end of qualification number 19. Good job to all teams.
Right, and on that note, we have scores for qualification 18. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 46-44. Oh, another close match. Okay. Let's see, which one's next? And to introduce the teams on qualification 20, on the Red Alliance, we have 28823 Associated Documentationist. Okay, anyways. And their alliance partner, 26407 Over-Caffeinated Engineers. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 3058 Livewire and 12,000 the Swagletons. All right, and we are ready for randomization. All right, motif 3, purple, purple, green. And we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, 3 robots are on the move. 26407 shooting their artifacts into their goal. Looks like 3 of them go in successfully. Very nice. And that seems to be all the movement that will happen during autonomous.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, all 4 robots are on the move. 12,000 getting closer to their goal so they can score their artifacts. 1, 2, 2 go into the Blue Alliance. This goal and ramp. 26407 shoots 3 of their artifacts. All 3 go in. 12,000 shoots 2 more artifacts, but unfortunately none of them are able to enter their goal. 26407 has reloaded their artifacts and have shot 2, but only shot 3, but only 1 was able to make it in. 12,000 is getting into the right position to shoot some of their artifacts again, but unfortunately they don't get their artifacts in, but they try again and they get that one in successfully. 26407 clears their ramps, so before they go and get some more artifacts from their human player, we're going back to before getting some more from their human player. 12,000 has an artifact inside, but they are not able to get it into the goal. Unfortunately, some artifacts are coming out of the field, but that's okay because we have some nice volunteers who are bringing them back onto the field. 12,000 has shot another artifact, but it does not go in. 26407 scores 1 artifact onto their ramp. 12,000 tries to shoot another artifact into their goal, but it does not make it, unfortunately. 12,000 tries to shoot another artifact, and it unfortunately bounces out of their goal and does not go onto their ramp. 26407 shoots out 3 artifacts, and all 3 go in successfully. 12,000 goes and tries to shoot another artifact, but it does not go in, unfortunately. All right. It looks like 3058 has parked in their base, and it looks like 2 of the Red Alliance robots have parked partially in their base.
Okay, and we have scores for qualification number 19. And the Red Alliance wins 55 to 33. Good job to all teams. All right, and while we're waiting for the qualification 21 teams to get ready, let's introduce our teams. Are we on call 21? Okay. All right, so now let's introduce the teams for qualification number 21. So on the Red Alliance, we have team 25952 Beyond Tech with their alliance partner. Team 30705 Techno Sharks. On the Blue Alliance, we have Team 4239 Viridescent Vipers with their alliance partner, Team 23299 Ground Control.
Hello, everyone. Can I draw your attention to me? All right, folks, let's get your attention aside. So we are about to start qualification match 21. We will do match 21 and then match 22, and at the end of match 22, we are going to call it a day today. Okay? So we're not going to go all the way through match 25. Match 22 is going to be the last match of the day. And before we head out, Terry has a few cleanup requests from everyone, so let me hand it over to Terry.
All right, hi guys. Hey guys, I'm gonna wait for quiet. Okay, thank you. Hey guys, as part of Silicon Forest, the way we like to do things, when we do cleanup, we share the job, and that way it gets done really quickly. So we're going to be returning the chairs folded up and put in their little cart, words. We're going to be folding up all of the foldy tables, putting them in a pile over by the door. We're going to be returning the round tables to, hey guys, I still need some quiet because this is important. We're going to be returning the round tables and the rectangular tables to school formation, which, by the way, is different from last year. So I'll be helping with that, and we'll have our custodian come out and help with that at 4:30. So I'm asking you, please, unless you are going back to the coast, in which case y'all just get out of here, okay? If you are going on a long drive, just get out of here. You know who you are. But everybody else, could we please stay and start to learn how we're going to reset things here in Silicon Forest. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Also the pit tables, yeah. So both rooms have a school formation with round tables and rectangle tables. Round tables and rectangle tables, both rooms, okay? And all foldy tables need to be folded.
And please make sure that you are taking whatever you brought with you. Please don't leave it behind. We'd like to avoid the lost and found, but please make sure you grab all your stuff. And do clean up, please. Do clean up.
Thanks.
All right, now let's go back to qualification number 21. It looks like the randomized pattern is motif 3, which is purple, purple, green.
Ready.
And all teams are ready, so let's begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, now marks the start of Autonomous, and it looks like there are 2 robots on the move. Team 25952 attempting to shoot 3 artifacts into their red goal as team 30705 move forward.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, now marks the start of our teleop period. Team 25952 shoots another artifact into their goal. As the Blue Alliance teams are loaded and ready to score as well. Team 4239 and already scored 1 purple artifact. As team 23299 is also looking to score 1, and they successfully made it. Team 25952 has their human player placing 2 more artifacts into their robot for them to shoot into their goal, as their alliance partner team 30705 also has their human player putting in more artifacts for them to shoot into their goal as well. Team 23299 is also positioning their robots so they're ready to shoot. It looks like the Red Alliance's gate is getting pretty full, so they might have to reset that soon. Team 25299 successfully shoots one more artifact into the goal. However, they did not reset their ramp, so the ball just rolled right out. All teams are doing great. It's a very action-packed match as we head into our end game. And now marks the start of end game as teams are rushing to get those final points for their alliance. Team 23299 has shot another purple artifact into their goal as teams rush to park for those final few points. And that marks the end of qualification number 21. Good job to all teams.
Right, and before we move on to our last qualification, we have scores for qualification 20. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 60-46. All right, and we are ready to randomize for qualification 22, our last one. Motif 1, yay, Motif 1. Our last one, yes. Okay.
Not our last.
Oh. Oh.
Really?
Okay, well. Okay, well, anyways, they're ready to start, so I'm going to count down. They're ready to start, so we'll count down. Okay. All right, and we'll start our last qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, 18108 shoots three, but only 2 make it. Looks like 12,000 moved forward. 18108 grabs some more artifacts, and they shoot all 3 of them, but again, only 2 make it. All right, but they get some more artifacts, and they get back into position to shoot again. All 3 of their artifacts go in this time, but unfortunately, a few of them go out after the gate was pressed. And yeah.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, this is our last tally-up match for this qualification. 12,000 shoots some artifacts into their ramp. So does 18108. 750 shoots from a farther distance, but it unfortunately does not make it out. Another artifact is being shot out, but unfortunately there are some artifacts that are just coming out of the field. That's okay. 18108 gets a refill of artifacts from their human player, and they get into position to score into their goal. 1 goes in, 2 goes in. Oh, unfortunately that 3rd one did not go in, but those first 2 did. 18108 gets some more artifacts as 12,000 scores an artifact into their goal. 750 gets into position to shoot their artifact, but it does not go in, unfortunately. 18108 scores all 3 of their artifacts. 750 right behind them, scoring a purple artifact. 12,000 gets into position to score 1 green artifact into their goal and ramp. 18108 gets some reload from their human player as they go to get some more artifacts. Looks like there's 12,000 is getting some artifacts from their reload zone. 18108 opening that gate to let some of those artifacts out. 750 has a green artifact ready to shoot, but unfortunately both of their artifacts do not make it into the goal. 12,000 has a purple artifact that they're going to shoot. They have 2, and only 1 makes it. 18108 has 3. 1 goes in. The 2nd one does not go in. 12,000 has a few more artifacts that they're ready to shoot. 1 goes in, and it looks like 3 robots have parked partially. That was a wonderful last qualification. All right, and we have scores for qualification number 21. All right, the Red Alliance wins with a score of 70-28. All right, and we have our final score of the day for qualification number 22. And the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 76 to 54. Awesome last match. Thank you everybody for cleaning up.